Well everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro and see how this particular device holds up in 2025. Now, for a lot of people out there, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is still a very good watch for the most part. It's very good, it's very powerful, and I do think for the everyday average person, a Watch 5 Pro is still a very good watch. With that being said, there might also be some other better options out there that we'll talk about throughout this whole entire video. But if you want to pick up any of these watches that I would recommend buying this year, links will be down in the description below. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. This watch originally came out a couple of years ago, and the thing about this watch is that it's a very big, thick watch. It's giving you a 1.4-inch Super AMOLED display. It's it's not the biggest watch of all time, but the thing about these Pro watches before the Watch Ultra came out was that this was Samsung's attempt of kind of competing with the Apple Watch Ultra. And this type of watch was giving you a really big size, thickness to it, which was accommodating with its big size display, and also it was giving you like a really big size battery inside. It's built completely out of titanium. It has fast wireless charging. It's a very good looking, watch as well. And I would still say for the most part, if you're going to go through and pick up a watch, this thing is still giving you a really good type of layout when it comes down to it from that side. Another very important thing to keep in mind is that the battery life inside of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is supposed to be one of the best watches on most smartphones. This thing is giving you a massive size battery. It's rated to be giving you like 2 to 3 days of battery life. So this in and of itself is going to be a really big advantage. Like if you're trying to go through and get a watch with a bigger size battery, this thing is definitely going to be giving you a really good type of, layout when it comes out of that side. So that right there is one of my kind of more favorite features of that type of watch when it comes down to it. On top of that, this type of watch is also basically giving you a really durable design. If you're trying to go through and use this watch on an everyday basis, this thing is going to be very rugged, so you can kind of use it in most cases you're going to end up using it with. And because it has essentially the same chipset as the other watches, the Watch 5s of that year, this thing is also giving you a very fast design as well. So this thing is going to be giving you very fast performance internally. It's going to look very good. It is going to be a thicker watch, so kind of keep that in mind. But that is a really big thing to keep in mind here. But this watch is not perfect. There are a few downsides of this watch this year. Number one, it's a pretty thick watch. Like this watch is definitely going to stick out a lot more than any other watch you're going to end up using. So that right there can be kind of a downside. If you're planning on using this watch on an everyday basis, you might notice that this type of watch is going to be kind of limited when it comes down to how, if you want a more sleeker watch, this thing is definitely going to be kind of sticking out a little bit, so to speak. It's also going to have a little bit of an older chipset inside. So it's not going to be the fastest when loading up things and doing certain things, but it still is going to be probably more than fast enough for a lot of people. And I would probably say that in and of itself is an interesting thing to kind of keep in mind. Like it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world, but if you are wanting a faster device, you're going to have to go for something like the current generation of Galaxy watches. Also, there's no iPhone compatibility. So if you're trying to go and buy a Galaxy watch to use with an iPhone, it's just not going to work. You're going to have to connect it to either a Samsung Galaxy or a Google Pixel. And because it's not really the latest and greatest by Samsung, it might not be something that, everyone would be up to when they did make a Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra, which is kind of the improved version of this particular device. So I think the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro still has lots of pros, lots of stuff to go for it. And I think this would be a watch I'd recommend most people to buy. But if you're okay with, spending a little bit more money, I think even a Galaxy Watch 6 could be better in some ways, but definitely a Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra would be the main watch I'd recommend a majority of people to buy. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there too. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.